8 strangest vehicles you've never seen before. In this video, we're bringing 8 strangest vehicles you've never seen before. What's up, Tech Geeks, and welcome to another episode of Tech Joint. If you're wondering where the wheels on this Volkswagen went, then make sure you stick around for number 1 because it will blow you away. Let's get started. Number 8. Lazarus LMV496. Is it a bike? Is it a plane? Well, it's kind of both really. The Lazarus LMV496 is a 4-wheeled electric motorcycle that can drive on roads and soar through skies. That's right, each of those wheels not only provides great road traction, they also turn sideways and work as an air rotor. This makes the Lazarus LMV496 one weird vehicle, and the world's first flying motorcycle. Once the bike goes into flight mode, its wheels fold out and the thing takes off. The wheels rotate until they are placed horizontally, effectively turning the motorcycle into a quadcopter that can be raised at least a couple of meters off the ground. If you're interested in trading your Harley to go hovering around town, you'll be glad to know the manufacturers built the Lazarus in such a way that anyone can drive it. And if you thought this was a head turner, just wait until you see the weird vehicle at number 1. Number 7. Rhino Microcycle. Say hello to Rhino, the one-wheeled electric cycle with no throttle whatsoever. That's right. Thanks to its advanced motion sensor technology, Rhino recognizes even the subtlest input from its rider and reacts accordingly. All the ride really needs is you. Lean forward and the bike will accelerate forward. Lean back and the bike follows suit by slowing down. Even the makers of Rhino themselves are still trying to figure out why this thing produces such a primal response. One thing's guaranteed. Its sleek and unique design will have you looking like you just rolled off a sci-fi movie set on your neighborhood sidewalk. And with up to 10 miles of travel, you can take Rhino over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house and back again on a single charge. Number 6. Thrust SSC. If you thought the fastest car in the world was a Ferrari or a Bugatti, think again. Because to this day, the only car to travel faster than the speed of sound is this vehicle right here. The Thrust SSC is a supersonic car powered by two 25,000-pound thrust Rolls-Royce 205 turbojet engines. These are the same engines that power the McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom II supersonic jet fighter with, giving the Thrust SSC a total power similar to that of 145 Formula 1 cars combined into one. So even though the Thrust SSC weighs 10 tons, it managed to reach a record-breaking top speed of 766 miles per hour into Nevada's Black Rock Desert on October 15, 1997. It's really more of a fighter jet on wheels than it is a car. The Thrust SSC was in fact so hardcore that it took a fighter jet pilot to drive it on its record-breaking run. With RAF Wing Commander Andy Green at the helm, the Thrust SSC not only broke the land speed record, but it also became the first quote-unquote car to ever break the speed of sound. Viewed from the outside, the SSC may look on smooth and composed ride, but for Mr. Green, it was a hellish ride. Number 5. Loremo Evolution. Electric power cars are no longer a thing of the future, but the Loremo Evolution tackled the mission of eco-friendly car from a slightly different angle. Germany's Loremo AG recently put together the Loremo LS, a concept car with an incredible fuel efficiency of 157 miles per gallon. To put that into perspective, Toyota claims a 55 miles per gallon average for their hugely popular Toyota Prius model. What's even crazier is that the engine on the Loremo is nothing but a 2-cylinder diesel with just 20 horsepower. It may sound strange and incredibly unimpressive at first, but what if we told you this car only weighed 992 pounds? That's more than 3 times lighter than a Toyota Prius. The Loremo was developed to be safe and efficient and have removed all the unnecessary features. And yes, it is capable of carrying up to 4 people. The Loremo is in fact a lightweight passenger car with outstanding aerodynamics capable of reaching an incredible 100 miles per hour. Another strange feature of the Loremo is that it comes with a front wing door rather than having 2 side doors for the drivers to enter the vehicle. Number 4. Pugia Capsule. While they're not your everyday transportation vehicles, escape pods are nothing new to our collective consciousness, at least not for action and sci-fi fans. Hollywood writers have used the concept of escape pods to save presidents from crashing planes to landing R2-D2 and C-3PO on Tatooine. But now, designer Alp Germaner has dreamt up an escape pod that may not take you off the planet, but will certainly take you off-road like never before. This strange-looking vehicle is the Pugia Capsule, a one-person off-road electric car inspired by the KLR 650 motorcycle. Its powertrain adopts an all-wheel drive system and electric motors powered by a roof-mounted solar panel that contributes to recharging the batteries so you'll be completely off-grid. And as an escape pod should, the Pugia comes complete with an integrated GPS and connection with other capsules in the area. Meanwhile, its side mirrors are replaced by external cameras, which are connected to LCD displays within the cabin. And yes, it features full-time internet connectivity as well. It's the perfect jungle vehicle and comes with tons of luggage space to make an enjoyable weekend escape from it. The luggage is also removable, so that you can easily take it to your next tent and use it as a stool or desk. Number 3. 1970 Ferrari Pininfarina 512S Modulo. You might not have expected a Ferrari to make the list of strangest vehicles, but once you see this 1970s Ferrari Pininfarina 512S Modulo, you'll have to agree it deserves to be here as much as any other vehicle. Pininfarina has produced many famous works, but the Ferrari 512S Modulo clearly didn't aim for beauty. Designer Paolo Martin put this bizarre-looking body on the chassis of a Ferrari 512S race car for a one-off concept supercar that squared off with other cars for the title of the Ultimate Wedge at the 1970 Geneva Motor Show. Needless to say, the Modulo won by a landslide, eventually racking up 22 awards thanks to the unconventional design work done by Pininfarina. Pininfarina only meant the Modulo to be a styling exercise, but auto enthusiast James Glickenhaus purchased the strange-looking Ferrari 512S for an undisclosed sum in 2014, and turned the concept car into a drivable machine that recently recorded the maiden journey. Number 2. Venturi Eclectic. Electric cars are a great way to save on money and protect the environment, but even to this day, you can only go so far before needing an outlet to recharge. This strange-looking Venturi Eclectic aims to solve that problem, claiming its creation as the world's first energy autonomous vehicle. The Venturi Eclectic sports an appearance as quirky as its method of propulsion. Its boxy body sits atop 4 small thin wheels that evoke the carriage-like carts found on a golf track. Venturi equipped this nerdy car with both a solar panel and a wind turbine, so it can get power from either of the elements. It also has a plug for recharging from an outlet, as the panel and turbine combined, giving you only something like 14 miles a day. But still, that's 14 miles of complete energy autonomy. In 2006, Venturi unveiled the Eclectic as the first autonomous urban vehicle in automotive history. More than just a city car, they said the Eclectic is a truly renewable energy production and storage plant for both solar and wind power. Eclectic is a versatile response to the real challenges facing cities both now and in the future. Real quick, we have a speed challenge that will only take 5 seconds to complete. If you manage to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications in the next 5 seconds, the YouTube gods will bless you with 10 years of incredible luck. What do you have to lose? Hurry up and join the Tech Joint community. Number 1. Volkswagen Hovering Car. Our final strangest vehicle is this levitating car developed by Volkswagen, which unfortunately only exists as a concept that was put together for display at an automobile show in Chengdu, China. Theoretically speaking, the car is able to levitate due to the abundance of minerals in Chengdu that acts as electromagnetic roads. The Hovercar is a 2-seater zero-emissions vehicle that hovers above ground and travels along electromagnetic road networks. It can also detect other vehicles on the road while navigating China's congested traffic centers, and its small footprint makes it easy to park too. And while still a concept, it may not sound as crazy and impossible as you think. Automotive designers around the world have already begun pushing for electromagnetic highways, and a group of designers at Stanford University have already begun working on the design of a truly electric highway. So a true hovercar may still be far away, but perhaps not that far. You've just seen 8 strangest vehicles you've never seen before. If you could park one of those vehicles in your driveway, which would it be? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget, if you enjoyed the video, then join the Tech Joint community by hitting that subscribe button and turning on notifications so you don't miss another amazing video. See you in the next one.